All right, this is going to be Industrial Revolution notes. They are going to come in two parts. So, Industrial Revolution Part 1 and Industrial Revolution Part 2, because these are some of the first notes that I did. I'm going to type them as well as using the PowerPoint. So really probably pay attention over here. Also remember, if this is blurry, you need to go to the little cog in YouTube. It's like a little wheel looking thing with little spokes on it. And change the quality to a higher quality because it likes to keep it pretty low. All right, so the rapid development of industry in Britain in the late 18th and 19th centuries. Try to make it bigger. All right. This is all about machinery. Before things are going to be made by hand, in little shops or at home. Here, this is a cobbler, so a guy who makes shoes. He's going to make the sole, then take the leather, poke holes into it, so the leather to the sole. Blacksmith is going to make anything from horseshoes to pots and pans, and any weaving, so making skirts, tops, whatever, is all going to be done using a spinning wheel. All right, power came from human, animal, water, wind. And you can pause this at any time if you need to. We're farmers and we're poor. They're just going to grow what they need. They'll take it to the market. They'll buy it from other people. They'll sell some of theirs. They'll build their own houses. They'll have to save up a lot of money for clothing. All right, so what changed? All right, so improved methods of farming. They started building dikes, which are like ditches that take water in specific directions where you need. They used fertilizer and more specific fertilizer, crop rotation, which is where you, let's say you have 4 fields, and in one you plant carrots, one pumpkins, one. Well, let me do this because this is kind of actually important. All right, so what you'll do is let's hypothetically say 4 fields. I mean, you could have 2, whatever. And in this one, for season 1, you're going to plant carrots here. Season 1, you're going to have pumpkins here. here you're going to have corn, and then here you're actually not going to have anything. This is going to rest, and you're going to just let it grow some grass. Now, once this is harvested, now you're going to rotate them. So in this one, for season 2, you're going to have pumpkins. Here, for season 2, you're going to let it rest and just let grass grow. Here, you're going to rotate the carrots. So it's actually going in this kind of circle. And then here, you're going to have season 2 corn. And different crops. Different crops are going to take different things out of the soil. So, by doing this, each one is taking different things out. And the most important one is to let it rest so that it can regenerate its minerals. And this is going to keep the soil from crumbling, from getting dry, from when the rains come washing away. It's going to keep crops from going bad. All right, so crop rotation. Then we have the enclosure movement. Wealthy landowners are going to close off fields and pastures with fences and walls. It's kind of like, I have this is mine. The goal is to accumulate as much land as possible. Use of land became restricted to the owner. Stop being public or common land. So if you lived around it on it, then it was, where you lived. Now it was going to be the wealthy landowners were like, this is mine. And period. All right, the result is going to be farm output, rows, income. So people are going to get more money. Less need for small farmers. They're actually going to lose money. And those jobless farmers then are going to migrate to the cities. Population is going to explode because there's more food, less starving. There's going to be more people in the cities, meeting more people, more dates, more relationships, fewer famine. So there's going to be less food that's going to go bad. Again, less people starving, and then more nutrition because you're going to have choices for food and so forth. All right. Coal was used to power steam engines. Improved iron. Coal was smelted. And yes, that is spelled correctly. To create cast iron. It's taking specific, in a sense, it's melting it, but also taking certain things out. It gets more specific. All right. Cast iron went into steam engines and bridges, many of the inventions. Eventually, we're going to take these iron bridges and turn them into steel. Steel is going to be better. Right? Only smelting could create great quantities of iron made to meet the requirements. And then on this one, we are going to submit. Let's double check and make sure I got everything right. Yep. So if you follow that, you should be good on that one. So I'm going to close both of those. And I'm going to open part 2. All right. began in, so this is a little different from the PowerPoint, which is why I am typing it. It began in Britain. Why Britain? Britain had the resources, and they were coal, iron, and labor supply. I'm going to skip the video on this. It's not critical. All right. Flying shuttle. Spinning Jenny. Water frame. Spinning mule and power loom. I don't know why those are out of order. All right. These are all for helping to create clothing. I am going fast. You can pause this whenever. All right. Steam engine. Steam engines were used in mines, factories, and transportation. Steam and coal powered early industrial revolution. This is when you see in the movies or whatever, they either with a train or a ship or whatever, they're shoveling coal into the burners, boilers, and it is essentially mixed, not mixed, but, well, it comes together with water to create steam, which then is put under pressure, and it kind of creates the forward motion. All right, James Watt, and you don't necessarily have to capitalize that. You can just put Watt. Either way. Improved the steam engine. The cotton gin is going to almost be like a comb for cotton that is going to kind of take out seeds. So you rotate it through here, and it kind of almost, that's the best thing I can think of, is pulling out the seeds. That way you have more cotton with less seeds in it, so you have to throw less cotton away. Invented in 1794, separated raw cotton from cotton seeds, increasing cotton supply. So automobiles, trains, planes, steamboats. And of course, North Carolina, first in flight. Manufacturing. All right, factories were created. These new inventions were too large and expensive to be used in cottages. No owner is going to throw this expensive, big invention into someone's house. Machines were placed together near rivers for water power. Remember, you need to put water and coal together to make steam. All right. And our last part is problems. Poverty. They were not getting paid a lot to work in these factories, so we're going to have really bad apartments. Pollution. Nobody cared what was coming out with the mixture of steam and coal and any extra kind of unfiltered. Everything was unfiltered. And then child labor. There were no laws against children being used. And there's a chapter on that. See if we got it all right. Yep, so if you follow that, you should be good to go. All right, and that is the Industrial